this might be another Korean specific culture as well, but many Korean couples celebrate the 100th, 200th, 300th day of their relationship, or like annual anniversaries of the day they started dating. Such dates are regarded as like major milestones of their relationship. So do couples in your country also celebrate such anniversaries? Like if not, what days are like regarded as special or important to couples? So Stephanie, do you want to begin?
Yes, this question is very, I don't know if it's funny, the word, because when I came here to Korea, I have two of very good, two of my good friends. They're Dominican, and they are dating with Korean boys. They're like official boyfriend and girlfriend. And one day she told me like, "Oh, I'm in anniversary today," and I said like, "Do you have 1 year?" And they said, "No, we have 100 days." And I said, "What?" Because this is not common at all in my country. And she said, "Yes," and she gave me a ring, and I was like, "A ring? Are you seriously?" Because in my culture, when you give a ring to a person, it's when you become this person your fiance. I mean, you're just about a few months to get married. If you give a ring to a girl, it's because in maybe 6 months or 1 year last, you would be married. So she told me yes, because in Korean culture, then I learned, in Korean culture, we celebrate 100 days, 200 days, 300 days, 500 days. And we do a special dates and special things, and we give rings with the name of each other in the ring. And it was like, okay, then what do you do to get married? Because for me, I mean, this is like the step before get married. So it was very like shocked when I noticed this, because in my country, it's very depend of the couple. You celebrate when you have a month, because you have this period that you're in love with the boyfriend, new boyfriend. So you celebrate the first month, 2 months, 3 months, until a year. When you have 1 year, you celebrate like the first anniversary. Then usually it's common that the celebration not stop, but not be so frequently. So after you have 1 year, you may be celebrate 1 year and a half, 1 year and 8 months, but it's not like 8 months like when you was before the year. And also like the gift is bigger when you have annual anniversary, like 1 year, you like a special gift or something. But if it's like a month, you give, just go to dinner, something special, but not like a big celebration as you have 1 year. But no, we don't celebrate 100, 200, 300, 400, 500.
When I read this question, I really, all I asked myself was, really? Because even in Ghana, even in boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, there's no kind of celebration of 1 month or 100 days, or it is commonly seen in married couples. And even with that, they celebrate from the day they got married. So maybe a year after they got married, then they are going to celebrate their first anniversary. But whilst you are dating or in a relationship, there is nothing like a celebration of 1 year, 100 days. So maybe I should introduce that in Ghana when I go back. Yeah. So these anniversary celebrations are mostly seen in Ghana among the married couples, and not the young ones who are dating or in a relationship.
It's very like, after a year, you don't celebrate anniversaries as often. And I'd say every like 5 years, so 5, 10, 15, 20, you do something really big if you're a married couple or a really long relationship couple. Like go on a trip or go to a really, really expensive restaurant. And it obviously depends on like each couple, but I've heard of a lot of couples celebrating like the day they had their first kiss, or this was the place where we first met, like those types of milestones that were important to each couple. But 100 day, 200 day, 300 day is just too much work to keep a track of.
I was wondering, because what Kiana said just bring me a thought. It actually is too much work comes like the days. So it's way much easier, like the days of a month. Like if it's January 2nd, it will be the 2nd of every month. But it's not like days. So do you have any application or something to remind you like how many days or something like that?
That actually brings us to the next question, actually. So if you have like read number 4, like on the questionnaire, it talks about like Korean couples these days, especially like the younger generation, often use mobile applications, like such as we have something called Between to send text messages, or most importantly, remember anniversaries or how many days we have been dating, and also share photos. So I don't know, like you can talk about this as well, like whether like there are similar applications or methods or like means of communicating with them, or do you just use like text or like some other, like if there are any other applications or programs? Are there, or nah? Just messages? Not really? Oh, Korea is the weirdest country, isn't it?
It's really unique.
Korea have these traits.
Yeah. And
Yeah, they put too much effort in relationship. Like, it's hardworking thing.
And
I
I
said,
want to
yeah.
add,
Oh yes,
yeah,
please.
I want to talk about the celebration in Turkey, and it's same with USA. It's not that different, and we just celebrate the, how can I say, the day we start dating. If it becomes 1 year or 2 years, but the problem is lately especially girls are really onto this one. They just want to celebrate everything, as I heard from my friends, especially male friends, because they want to celebrate first kiss, they want to celebrate first month, 2 months. It's just really so, I don't know, actually, I have never met a Turkish guy that long, so I don't know, I really don't know, but it's really, how can I say, it's really important to remember the date start dating, because if you forget this, it can be a reason for breakup, really. You don't love me, so you don't remember this, you forgot this, then okay, this it's really important.
That's one of the most cliched like comments that Korean guys hear when they are in a relationship with a girl. Like, do you know like what day it is today? Like the girl asks the guy,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
yeah,
guy,
yeah, actually.
like he's sweating now to answer. Like he doesn't realize what the day is. So and that's what really happens in Korea. So I feel for that guy in Turkey.
Yeah, girls like this. Girls like this kind of stuff more.
Interesting. Anything to add, or
My
Frida?
turn. Okay. Also, our celebration is after marriage. It's like 1 year marriage, 2 years marriage, and like a long run, in the long run. Actually, these celebrations happen privately, like between two marriage couples. Like the husband brings like some kind of gift. Basically, it's gold for his wife, and cake
Cool.
and flowers.
Okay, let's go to Jordan.
And if he like forgets about it, let's say bye bye to his life.
Yikes.
He
Wow.
will be scolded like for, I don't know, maybe not next 9 months or the next
yeah.
anniversary.
We have kind of when you're married, every year has like kind of not name, but it's like, okay, it's a type of wedding. It's like you re-celebrate your wedding, like your vows. So it's like, for example, when you have a 5-year married, is the wedding of wood. When you have 50 years married, is the wedding of gold. So it's like when you have 25 years married, is the wedding of silver, and so on, so on, so on. And the 45 years married is the wedding of Zafiro. It's like for a special gem or rock every years. So this is not like rule or laws that you have to do, but traditional couples, for example, my parents, they celebrate this year 25 years of married. So they somehow did a little small like wedding. It was the silver wedding. So like everything was not actually silver, but everything was like silver color, just to meaning like the silver. So it's supposed that when they get 50 years of marriage, we are gonna have like a gold wedding. Everything just gold color, and no, she will like marry him again. Of course, she will not marry him again, but symbolic. So we have this kind of thing.
All right, we have talked about the anniversary culture specific to Korea for our third and fourth questions. Please look forward for our fourth video, and please take a look at our next question.